In the future, every newborn baby gets executed immediately, because humanity has achieved complete immortality by this point. But resources are limited, so the authorities made strict rules. If nobody dies by accident, no new humans can be born. To maintain the population numbers, the government created special kill squads. They punish anyone who breaks the law by having children. One day, they received a tip from a concerned citizen. Someone reported illegal children living in a building nearby. Jack, the squad captain, immediately mobilized his team. But when they broke down the door, they found something disturbing. The room was piled high with rotting garbage everywhere. The vegetables in the fridge were moldy and covered in black fuzz. It turned out in an immortal society, the government strictly rations food by head count. Once someone illegally has a child, the family food runs out fast. The whole household gradually falls into poverty because of it. Not only that, immortals who give birth lose their immortality completely. They start aging rapidly after having children. But even knowing this, some people still choose to have kids anyway. They break the law no matter what the consequences are. The woman begged them desperately to spare her 2 children. She said they could even take her life in exchange. But no matter how much she pleaded, Jack coldly raised his gun. He was an enforcer and had no choice but to follow orders. After dealing with the 2 children, Jack left the slums quickly, but he ran straight into the father coming home from work. The man saw the enforcement squad and immediately knew what happened. He charged at them in a desperate frenzy to fight back. The outcome was inevitable and easily predictable. Looking at the blood splattered across the wall, Jack felt something stir inside, but he quickly pulled himself together. He drove his hovercar away from the slum district. By now, all the rich people had moved their homes to the clouds. When Jack got home, his girlfriend eagerly wanted to play with him. But the same dinosaur toy in his car reminded him of the boy from earlier that day. He had absolutely no interest in anything right now. He made an excuse about another mission and went back down alone. Ever since he killed that child, he could not focus on work anymore. The image of that little kid kept flashing through his mind constantly. Suddenly, he noticed the brand label under the dinosaur toy. He followed that clue and found an abandoned children's toy store. But in this era where having kids is totally banned, he wondered why this store even existed. And even stranger, there was actually someone inside shopping. The woman looked panicked the moment she saw Jack standing there. She pushed the door open and ran away as fast as she could. Jack immediately realized what was going on and quietly followed her. She led him to a rundown, dilapidated house in the slums. When he peeked inside, he spotted a little girl just as he suspected. This woman was clearly another illegal parent living in poverty too. Jack discovered her secret but chose not to report it right away. He motioned for the terrified woman to sit down calmly. He wanted to ask why she gave up immortality and comfort. Why would she choose to raise a child in this dark corner instead? But when Jack asked his question, the woman just glanced at her daughter. A gentle, loving smile unconsciously spread across her face. The woman had lived for over 500 years by now. At first, she was thrilled about gaining immortality, but eventually that excitement faded into complete numbness. She gradually felt like life had lost all its meaning until her child was born.